You're watching Millennial TV.
Hey guys, it's the aging Millennial, and today's video is episode number 2 of Corporate Trauma. I am in one of my wigs, which I really like,
even though it looks fake as fuck.
It's all about the vibe. Today, I'm going to be introducing you guys to someone who was low-key so unhinged.
She quite literally drove me out of the NGO business.
Not a lot of people know this, but my first ever job was in an NGO.
Huh?
Now, this individual, once again, a CEO, she'd been running her NGO for the last couple of years. If I have to characterize her, if I have to give you guys an idea of what she's like, I would say the way her wolf would dressed up as Red Riding Hood's grandma. Or just in general, wolf in sheep's clothing. Because if you looked at her, she would appear to be a very sweet old lady. Let me set the stage for you guys.
Flashback.
So I have graduated. I am super idealistic about the world. I am going to, go to an NGO. I'm going to make a difference. All of that, Literally, how can someone be that naive? She told me that she would keep me on a certain wage, which I guess was fine, but she told me that her NGO wasn't doing that well, which is why she would have to give me that amount. I believed her because you know what?
If someone has gray hair and a sincere smile, I'm a sucker for that. I believe that.
So I was basically brought on for a particular project. What my team and I were supposed to do for that project was that we were supposed to go to different schools and colleges to basically ask them to provide a venue for whatever activities we had to do related to this project. So for that, of course, we had to go, right? We had to make a roadmap, we had to go to different places. When I tell you this woman, this undiagnosed bipolar woman would change her mind about how we needed to proceed every 5 to 10 minutes. And when I say that, that is not an exaggeration. Was she a Libra? We started going to these places that we'd mapped out.
As we were at
3 to 4 hours later, we just get this call, and she's like,
Where are you guys? Why are you guys wasting time? Just come back. Come back to the office. Huh?
there's the time it takes to reach somewhere. When you're waiting for someone, there's the time it takes to have a conversation. And the kind of topic that we were approaching was definitely controversial, right? We quite literally had to convince people to let us conduct all these activities. We could not have covered 7 to 8 to 9 places in one day, keeping all these factors in mind. And also go back to the office. So she wanted us back to lunch, and then she started blaming us for not covering enough places. And she said,
You guys need to be back by lunch. So what you guys need to do is to start earlier. Don't come to the office. Don't gather and then go. Just start going separately.
when we came back for lunch, she said, why did you guys come back? Yet you guys haven't reached your target yet. Just go.
Catch me outside, how about that?
To this day, I haven't been able to figure out what was happening. But what I do know is that within a few months, I was done. And here's the kicker. I was supposed to retrieve a file from another computer. So I accidentally landed on a file that was related to the budget of the project. At that point in time, I kind of had an idea that she was faking some stuff, that she was lying about a few things, and I wanted to see whether my hunch was correct. I opened that file, and that's precisely what I saw.
sis was getting paid the big dollars.
Money.
And the amount that was being paid to everyone, I can't even. Shameless. We had a meeting with the chairperson where we were supposed to share our ideas. Asked her to include my idea as well. I was supposed to give that presentation. She was watching. When it came to her idea and I kind of, explained it to the chairperson, he did not like it. What's the next thing she does?
That's not it. That's not the right way to approach it.
You didn't have to cut me off.
Girl. And then she gave him my idea.
My idea, the one she did not like.
She told him that her idea was mine and my idea was hers. sis believed her delusion. So one time, we ended up traveling a very long distance to a certain university. Something just happened to her that day. She was in a very good mood when we started, but I think she did not like the fact that we were going someplace that was like an hour's drive away.
Even though she knew it was an hour's drive away.
We could just sense that her mood was about to go into a full 180, like a full goddamn swing, and it did. We were stopped at the security. We went inside finally after like I think half an hour of just calling this person and that person, and obviously that pissed her off even more. Then we were taken to a hall in a building where the projector just wasn't running. That pissed her off completely. Completely. And honestly, fair.
My friends and I were just looking at each other like, oh my god, she is about to go off. She is about to go off. Oh my god, she's gonna chew them all out.
We were like, what do we do? What do we do? Damage control, what do we do? But there was no damage control. There was just full-blown damage. The way she fought with them. The way she almost screamed. And then we left. It was a very awkward ride back, but she shit talked. She would descend into the depths of silence. Shit talk again, descend into the depths of silence, shit talk again. Swear to God, I think she has contributed to me being a little tense. Fast forward to when I had finally had enough, which was the launch event, where she's the one who booked the place, who booked the hall, and it wasn't ready, and we had to get it ready within an hour of the last event wrapping up. The audience started pouring in 30 minutes before we were ready, and she started to humiliate me in front of them. How would I describe it? Raised voice, shit-talking me in front of the guests.
So why hasn't this been done? Why are they still working? Why are the posters not up yet?
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
The event, in any case, was a whole other vibe. The video that we were supposed to show, there was no audio in because sis brought her laptop. She did not let us bring ours, and she had the final copy of that video. By the way, she later blamed it on us. She said, you guys should have brought your laptops. Honey, you told us not to bring our laptops. You said that you would have the final video. You were not giving it to anyone. So in any case, even if we did bring our laptops, we would still not have the video. She was unable to take the blame. Werewolf grandma, that's what we're gonna call her now.
The next day, I don't really remember. I went up to her and I was like, so I quit.
She was not expecting that at all. I was brought on as the project coordinator or whatever, but I was doing pretty much everything: editing videos, the field work, sending out grants, doing interviews. She started bawling on my shoulder. She literally held my arm like this and started bawling. Space! Everyone was looking at me like, what the fuck is happening here? In a few days, it was my birthday, and she brought me this huge bouquet and this huge cake, and she was on her best behavior because that was my notice period, because she probably thought,
Hey, if I am being nice to her, she might not quit.
but quit. I did. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode number 2 of Corporate Trauma Dump, and I will hopefully be bringing you guys more episodes. Please don't forget to like this video. Please also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My personal ad's gonna be here. My business ad's gonna be here because, like I told you, sis has a business. Help us sis out. Help us sis make money from graphic t-shirts, awesome tote bags, and trauma dumping on you guys. I will see you guys later.